It's hard line. Just getting a few cards here sleeved up. Excuse me, that I've got to ship out. Or not getting sleeved up, but getting top loaded up. Got the word our next big card show is going to be at the end of August. If you're anywhere near the southern Illinois area, August 30th, I believe it is, it'll be held at John A. Logan College in Carterville, Illinois. I think there's around 200, um, is it 175 or 200 tables, I think. So quite a few. There's usually a food vendor there. Um, they usually do graded card submissions on site. It's a pretty big event. But that's still well over a month away. Oh, well, no, just over a month away. We are already to the 19th. Um, we'll have auctions ending all week. In fact, I think some in tomorrow. Those will go Tuesday night, and the next Saturday night is going to be a pretty big break night. I think we've already got 5 breaks scheduled, and I very well may add a sixth. Um, Not 100% sure. I did do a quick listing today for the NBA fans. I put up a 4 mega box Donruss basketball. Um, Fairly inexpensive break. It should be. We're probably going to try to get that one in here in a week and a half or so. Andrew, what's up, man? Ken, what's up? Oh, you're working but listening. Gotcha. I'm getting ready to do your blasters here in just a second. I was just top loading up some cards. Um, yeah, so we got what, 2 or 3 breaks on Tuesday, and then like I said, next Saturday, we're getting in like the next round of Bowman Flagship 2023, the 23 Bowman Chrome, all the Resurgence football. Both rounds will go next Saturday. Tuesday night, I believe, is Topps Chrome Baseball, the Sonic 3 box. Um, the little more pricey break on the 23. It's a Bowman Chrome Hobby, a Bowman Inception Hobby, and then one of the 24 pack flagships. That one will go Tuesday. I do have another round of the Bowman Chrome football that we're breaking tonight. The next round is up. We've actually already sold 6 or 7 teams, I believe. Um, so I got the next round of the Contenders Football Megas. There's a ton of cards. I didn't realize there's a ton of cards in those uh, Contenders Football Megas. They're really heavy. Log in early, watch the personal break. Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to break some of the Bowman Chrome U. I did some personal breaks of it. I like it. I don't know all the players. Um, I think I was breaking, was it 22 or 23 I broke, and I got a couple nice Anthony Richardson. I got a big Kahuna autograph. Um, I like the Bowman Chrome U a lot. Now, I know like a lot of people that have been messaging me, I don't know. I just basically went off eBay comps. I actually listed one school that wasn't even on the checklist, and somebody messaged me on eBay, thought I was trying to scam people. I didn't even know. I think it was the Kentucky Wildcats. So I said, I mean, it's not an issue. If we found out they're not on the checklist, I would refund the person if it had sold. But I got to it before there were any bids, so I just canceled it. So there are no Kentucky Wildcats. I think when I was looking at the checklist, I think I meant to put Western Kentucky because I think there were some Western Kentuckys, but I accidentally just put Kentucky. Um, yeah, but anyways, if we ever did that and found out that they weren't on the checklist, I would obviously um, refund. But everything that sold, I double checked, should be on the checklist. Two Washington schools because they're local. Oh, I got you. Yep. Yeah, Andrew, I do got the second round up. I don't know if Michigan sold yet or not, but it is on up on eBay, and it's actually moving a lot quicker than it did the first time. So, Washington, is it Washington or Washington State? One of them, those schools, I think, has a good wide receiver on the checklist, don't they? Because I know it was a couple years ago they had, wasn't Rome Odunze? Wasn't he from Washington? And then there was another receiver that I think played with Odunze that should be in 24 Bowman Chrome use. All right, let me get. Ken's going to try a couple of these. Actually, the only two on hand. So I do have. I'm getting a lot of stuff ordered for personals. So we can really start trying to knock some personals out before the group breaks and everything. So I do have. I've got 23 Prism Blasters. I have. Well, these two Resurgence, but Ken's already bought them. These are the two Ken's gonna try. I got a couple more. I got a whole bunch of stuff on the way that should be here probably Tuesday. I do got one of these available for personals. I got a couple Phoenix footballs. I want a blaster. Clay it landed on the box. Got a couple of these. 24 Prism baseballs. I've got, what else do I have here? I've still got some NASCAR uh, Victory Lane blasters. That's just one pack. That's just one pack, one hit. And then I got a couple more of these for personals in. So I'm trying to get loaded up. You'll see most of them on the website in a few days. Uh, but if you ever want to do one for break night, message me before you buy it on the site so I can, it doesn't charge you shipping. Because if you're already in a break, I'll ship it for free. If you just do a personal and you're not in a group break, I can probably do shipping for like $4. It definitely wouldn't be over five. Oh, okay, Kyle Williams. That might be who I was thinking of. Yep, I think that's who it was. That sounds right. All right, Ken, are you ready to go? I know you're just listening. Ken's always up for rocking out personal or two. Yeah, so I'm going to get a lot more stuff in. I've also got, I ordered extra on the 24-25 Donruss basketball. So I'll have a couple of those available. I ordered a half case of 24-25 Prism basketball. So I'll have those available. Like half case, I think, I don't even remember. 10 boxes, I think. I think it's a 20 box case. So I told him to hold the other 10 for me. I'll probably buy them soon. All right, Ken, here we go. I have not opened any Resurgence blasters, but let's see what Ken can grab. Oh, I will have some Resurgence Megas as well. I ordered the Resurgence Megas when I ordered more of these blasters. All right, so here we go. Starting off the night. If you're watching and you're waiting for group breaks, we start those at 7, about 15 minutes. And first up will be that 23 Bowman baseball. See an X-Fractor coming. Theo Johnson, X-Fractor for the Giants. There's Cooper. I've seen the Eagles got their Super Bowl rings. Says look for electrolytes, short print inserts. Looking for the electrolytes, and of course, colors, autographs. Got a Brett Favre on the Glimmer and Gleam, and a very cool Jerry Rice. That's like the what's that called? Velocity. It's a cool looking card. Yeah, I can. We'll check right after this. We should have 5 or 10 minutes to play around with. That's not numbered, but that's an awesome looking card. Yeah, they are. I am like all in on Resurgence. Um, I know the big knock is it's not licensed, but when you got a great looking card, it doesn't really matter to me. This might be a set I might start doing some personal breaks and posting it on the channel. Marshawn Lloyd, Refractor, and Bucky Irving, just to see if I can't build a set of this. Like I thought Topps Chrome was okay. You know what you're getting with Topps Chrome. But Resurgence is I'm really impressed with Resurgence. Here's one of my all-time favorites, Bolitnikov. Got Frank Gore on the Voltaic. And there we go. Jaden rookie. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. So it's looking like what you get. I think it's 5 cards a pack. Or sorry, 4 cards a pack. This one might have a number in it. You're going to get 2 base, and then it's usually, yeah, that is 95 of 125, Doug Williams. It's up in the top left there. It's not going to focus, of course. 95 of 125 on Doug Williams, and then a rookie on the back, Junior Colson. Mio, what's up, man? Woodson, Dorsett, Xavier. Ooh, what is this? Xavier Worthy? That's a nice Marvin Harrison. Man, those velocities look so nice. Check out that Marvin. Oh, did you get the ones that I shipped you? I figure everybody was probably receiving their orders anywhere from probably about Wednesday till today. Everybody out in California probably got them today, yesterday or today, Washington and California. I ship a lot to Texas and Oklahoma, Florida and Georgia. We got a silver Heinz Ward and Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Last pack of the first blaster. Troy Aikman on the conductors. Man, those are just awesome. They remind me, which I know I've said it multiple times, they kind of remind me of the older Topps Platinum. Edgerrin Cooper is the rookie. And Topps Platinum was my jam. 2010 Topps Platinum football is what got me back. This one feels even heavier. Got me back in the rabbit hole. Two exclusive parallels per box, so they're even guaranteeing two exclusives in a blaster. Still looking, and I like how you got the chase for the short print electrolyte. So I wonder if the big rookies. I need to check the checklist and see if those big rookies are on there. I mean, can you imagine grabbing a Jaden Daniels electrolytes, or really any of the big QBs? That'd be pretty sweet. Andrew, do you know on those teams you're talking about? Did you buy them a while back on Buy It Now, or were they auctions? Got Boomer Esiason on the X Fractor and Will Richard. If you bought them a while back, Buy It Now. They'll definitely be on my Excel sheet. If not, I can just look them up on eBay when the team's sold. Kurt Warner? Okay, so it was fairly recent then. I'll double check on those. Kurt Warner, Glimmer, and Gleam, and another one of those cool velocities. Troy Aikman. I'm guessing those are the exclusives. Exclusive Troy Aikman. Yeah, about a week and a half ago, probably. Yeah, these Bowman were actually probably supposed to go last break night, but with all the shipping issues I had a couple weeks ago, I had to push it. Here is Leatu Latu, refractor for the Colts, and Fashanu for the Jets. Man, those silvers look so clean. Nice looking cards. We'll look it up here. See what we got. Charles and Taylor. Anthony Richardson and AJ Barner for Seattle. Only what? A couple weeks away from Hall of Fame weekend? Might have to put together a big NFL mixer for the start of the new season. Got Keon Coleman, rookie. Should have, I'm guessing, uh, looks like the other exclusives here and probably a numbered. Will Shipley on the circuit breakers. And Devin Leary, rookie. Are these still called Velocity? Does anybody know? Man, they look phenomenal. Baltimore Devin Leary. Got Michael Irvin, refractor, and there's Caleb. Got a Caleb rookie. And last pack, Blaster 2. Bo Nix Conductors. And Dallas Turner. Do a quick recap here, and then I'll check on those spots. Then it'll be about time to kick off the group break. So, Bo Nix Conductors. Nice one. And everything we had up here. Man, those Velocity, I like those exclusives. Devin Leary. Doug Williams to 125. Those look good too. Jerry Rice. Troy Aikman. This one here might actually be my favorite right here. The Marvin Harrison. I like the blue or the teal. And did grab a Jaden. All right, Ken. Pretty solid for two blasters, in my opinion. Thanks again for doing that personal. Like I said, I'll get more of the card dust on there. I'll get more of the Resurgence blasters and megas. Actually, they should be here Monday, so I might have them for Tuesday night. All right, let me look here real quick. You said, all right, let me pull up eBay here. You said, let me just look for one team and then I can click on your name and it'll tell me everything that you've got. So the Mariners. The Mariners, and we're talking for this Bowman. So let me. All right, let me go to selling. And let's go to paid and shipped. Let me find this 23 Bowman. Let's see. Boy, it has been a little bit since this ended, hasn't it? Is this 7-2? No, 625-13, right? Is this one? So let me actually let me just look. You said they were on auction, so they probably ended right here. Instead of searching it for the team, let me just look here. There's Atlanta. Oh, there I see. Yep, I see him right here. Washington Nationals, Seattle Mariners. Yep, Andrew, this is the break. Yep, Seattle, Washington. Ended on July 9th. Damn, 10 days ago? I usually try not to wait that long, but this was the exception. Um, like I said, the next round I think ends in a couple days, and I think it will go. I think it goes next Saturday. Yep, you're welcome. All right, we're at six, just hit 6:59, so we'll give it a 1 minute or so. Like I said, so if anybody wants to try personals, just let me know. Um, there is still a promo code. Let me drop a comment here for anybody who may watch this. 15, it's still 15% off all group break teams on the website. Plus free shipping with code. What was the code I said? I already forgot. Was it PPSC? I'll send this out and we'll get ready to get into the group breaks. Just hit 7 o'clock right now. But let me put this up for anybody who may come across this video. And we have tonight these two Bowman. Then we got the 4 Mega Contenders football, and then the Bowman Chrome U. Trying to remember what. Yeah, PPSC. There we go. Drop that comment, and I can actually even drop a link to the group breaks real quick, and we'll get rocking here. Home. I tried to get it fixed to where I actually spoke to Wix yesterday. Tried to get it fixed to where when you go to the group break teams and a team is out of stock, it would actually turn to red. Um, and yeah, they said it couldn't be done. So, Red Sox in this one. Uh, that had to sell. Buy it now. So let me look at the Excel sheet. Because usually everything that was bought on Buy It Now, I put it on an Excel sheet, which I'm trying to pull up now. If it would load up, taking forever. All right, here we go. Okay. See, we said this was 6513, 2 times 23 Bowman. 62513. Of course, I do not have. I do not see it, but I still got eBay up. Let me look here. Let's see. Huh? I don't see them. I know they sold. They're always one of the first to sell. Oh, hang on. Here we go. 62513. Well, this is loading. I'll get this first box open. Maybe. All right, here we go. Boston. All right, Boston. Boston for this break sold on June 30th. Buy it now to CHBID. That was probably Chad. Sold to Chad on eBay. Oh, you tried for him but got outbid. All right, let's get rocking and rolling. I think I went to. I think that's Chad. I seen you grab him. I think in the next 2 or 3 Bowman baseball breaks, you got him though, right, Chad? Todd. Room. All right, here we go. Oh, you know what? Let me get through this pack. I need to get some of you guys on here as whatchamacallits. I already got some color here. We got a spotlight and a purple in the first pack. Spotlight is who is that? Arias? Yep, Roderick Arias for the Yankees. We got a first of Sanchez and Manuel Beltre, 229 of 250 purple. Edward Julian, Ricardo Perez. One second here. All right, let's do this. Todd. Ian Camillo. Oh, Camillo, I guess I already made you a moderator, right? Is there anybody in the live chat that's not a moderator? It's usually for anybody who comes in and starts dropping like spam or uh, bogus comments or stuff like that. You guys can give them the boot. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what I was thinking. Andrew. There we go. Gotcha. I think I already got Ken. I think I got Paul. Ah, dang it. Hopefully this is centered. I'm not watching on my. I gotta pull back up OBS here. We got Robert Hassel the third for the Nats. Osuna, Wagner, Herrera, Ben Cosme, and Javier Soria. Now let me get it pulled back up. There we go. All right, I should be good to go now. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Um, the bigger break is now up on the website. The 23 Bowman Chrome Hobby, the Inception Hobby, and one of these boxes is now available, and it's 15% off teams. Here we have Diane Jorge, Future Stars for the Rockies, Rojas, Luis Alara, Austin Charles, Axel Sanchez. Yeah, for some reason I was looking to the far left for the little wrench icon there, and I wasn't looking to the right of the name. Nationals was sights on September. Where'd it go? Robert Hassel the third. Yeah, I think Todd grabbed Boston earlier today. I think it was Todd off the website. Robert Hassel the third was the Nationals. Boston, New York, Arizona, Cubbies, Padres, and sometimes the Dodgers. I think they got some good prospects, but they don't always sell that quick. Those are the teams that seem to fly, and then everything. Oh, we got a few guys that are Astros fans, so they sell. I think he is real. We got Brian Ramos for the White Sox. Susac and De Los Santos on the Chrome first. Wilbur Sanchez and Jefferson Rojas. I think next Saturday might be one of those 3 hour nights. I might even go live an hour early. Oh, and I might keep an eye on Facebook. I might make next Saturday night that resurgence giveaway. I haven't decided yet. If it isn't next Saturday, it'll probably be the break night after, but I'll post it all over social media and I'll talk about it on Tuesday night breaks. I just got to figure out. More than likely, it's going to be next Saturday, but I can't say for 100% yet. Braylon Bishop for the Pirates. There's Kyle Harrison. Didn't Kyle Harrison get traded? Henry Davis and Randy DeJesus. in the first. Uh-oh, I think we got something here. Ooh, ooh, cracked ice. Oh, okay. Sounds good, Andrew. I'm getting a little bit of stock in for personals. A little bit of everything. Phoenix football, Topps Chrome basketball. What do we got here? Ooh, to 150. Trey Sweeney for the Yankees. How about that? 57 of 150. Cracked ice. Great looking card. There's Encarnacion, Garcia, and Corona. And then Deson and DeLeon. Trey Sweeney going to the Yankees. Might not be how they teach it on YouTube, but Sweeney's swing gets the job done. Yankees prospect tracks pitches just despite his big leg kick. Level bat path, built for line drives. Don't sleep on his athletic ability. In 2022, he stole 31 bags and was caught just 3 times. The stupid Yankees. We seem to get quite a few Yankees and Dodger hits. So I've noticed that. Well, I had a couple people ask me too. All cards do ship. All rookies, all base, everything. I have no room here to really keep anything, trust me. Felix Valerio for the Brew Crew. Julian, and here we have Luis Garcia and Encarnacion. I really like these Bowman Scout cards. Comes a modern prospect, Drew Jones for the D-backs. There's Ellie De La Cruz, Kennedy Corona, and Montesino for the Padres. That was last break. We got the nice Ethan Salas autograph, wasn't it? One of the better Padre prospects. We have Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds. Gabriel Martinez, Cedeno, Ben Cosme, Peyton Graham for the Tigers, and Hector Rodriguez for the Reds. Like always, all those chrome firsts will get sleeved. We have Nolan Gorman. Gorman's had a rough year. Never think he's hurt. Montesino, Cerda, DeLauder, and Junior Garcia for the Dodgers. If I remember correctly, I think Gorman was just put on the 10-day DL. Lower back, I think. Who knows? Oh, here comes a lunar refractor. Who's it going to? I'm going to say the Guardians. Figueroa. We got Kyle Harrison, and it's the Mets. Kevin Parada. Lunar. Lunar, either or. Probably about halfway through. Swan. We have Galarte, Rocker, and Lawler. Two non-first chromes. Bugs Bunny. Full bugs. Joshua Baez for the Cardinals, number 88. Arroyo, Sanchez, Christian Hernandez, and Braylon Bishop. We got Max Wagner, Space Jam. Justin Henry Malloy. There's a Drew Jones first. Osuna and Tony Blanco Jr. for the Pirates. Uh-oh. We got gold shimmer. Then we get some of these boxes are just absolutely loaded with color. Gold, I don't know if you can see it back there. Gold shimmer. See who gets it. I'm gonna say Minnesota Twins. Here's Miguel Vargas for the Dodgers. We got De Leon. Hopefully it's a first. Jose Peroza. Rodriguez for the Royals. Mets are heating up. 3 of 50. Gold shimmer. Simon Juan. Hard to see the number down there. 3 of 50 it is, though. And Samuel Zavala. Sleeve up the Vargas as well. Rookie of the Year favorite. Yeah, I remember Looney Tunes. I remember when I was growing up, for me it was when I was really young, G.I. Joe was my thing. He-Man. When I got a little bit older is when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles took the world by storm back when I was a youngster. We got Oscar Colas, Power Surge, De La Cruz, Avina, Lee for the Phillies, Green, and Colas. Then when I had kids, it was well, my son was actually not too much into cartoons, to be honest. He would more want to watch movies and stuff. But then my daughters, it was Dora the Explorer. There's Jace Young for the Tigers. Dora the Explorer, My Little Pony, all those princess movies. Perez Jr., Pedro Ramirez, Nelson Narada, and we got Cole Young and Jacob Berry Chrome first for the Marlins. Probably. I'm 43. Uh, Edgar. I don't think we've ever hit this one before. Edgar Quera. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, Power Rangers, Fraggle Rock. I don't ever remember hitting that prospect card. There's Colby Thomas, Frias. There's Cedeno and Gavin Cross. Edgar Quero? Quiero? It's like a spotlight coming here. Is that Ellie? Ellie De La Cruz. Spotlight. Luis Rodriguez. There's Martinez. Marcus Lee Sang. I remember though when I was younger, I mean really young, I would watch cartoons, and then I got into that to where it was the did anybody ever watch like Saved by the Bell, um, Boy Meets World? I mean, you gotta like Topanga, right? We got here Sights on September, Jordan Lawler for the D-backs. Get, I never can get him. We're just gonna go with Angel for the Guardians. Jesus Baez. We got Logan Wagner and Samuel Munoz. You know what we haven't hit in a long time is one of those Babe Ruth firsts. Oh yeah, Topanga. I tell you what, she's still pretty much fire. Yordani De Los Santos, up and coming modern prospect for the Buccos. Bastidas, Rafaela, and Juan Chacon first. Yeah, I remember like Saved by the Bell back in those days. That was what to watch for sure. Those were the days. Here we have Tristan Casas Rookie of the Year favorites. There's Jorge, Lionel James, Burgos, Lizando Rodriguez, and William Bergola. We got 2 packs left of box one. If you're waiting for Contenders football, it is next, right after this Bowman box, and then we'll end the night with Bowman Chrome U, 2 hobby boxes, which should give us 4 autos. No auto yet. We got another Lunar refractor coming here. Sometimes when we don't get an autograph is when we get a ton of color, like we have Juan Alonso, Gabriel Gonzalez, Jay Savina, and it is Gabriel Gonzalez, Lunar refractor for the Mariners. Oh, that's you, isn't it, Andrew? Gabriel Gonzalez. And last pack, box one. We got a green. Who's getting the green? What's green? 199? 399. Miggy. 296 of 399. Miguel Cabrera. We got Harry Ford, number 47. There's Martin Gonzalez, Lee, and Luis Lara. So did not snag an autograph in the first box, but quite a bit of color. Gold shimmer to 50, cracked ice. Second box. All right, here we go. Starting right off, first pack gonna be a Lunar refractor. Hopefully a first. We got De La Cruz, Frias. We got Junior Caminero. And it is Abdias De La Cruz for the D-backs. Chad usually buys through eBay, I think, for the most part. I believe he's the one that's grabbed Boston. I don't think he gets on and chats too much. Probably watches it later. Is that another cracked ice? Ah, Kyle Harrison, 42 of 150. Hardly ever hit these. Now we've hit 2 of them, back-to-back boxes. Ben Cosme, Osorio, Pedro Ramirez, and Carlos Jorge. Actually, on this Kyle Harrison here, I'm actually going to pull these off so I don't get cards sliding everywhere. Set them right here, and they'll be a part of the recap. Hey, well, we'll do two at a time. Let's see what we got here. We have Anthony Gutierrez, Luis Rodriguez, Baez, excuse me, Max Wagner, Theft, Suffice. We have Garrett Mitchell. Which one, Camille? On the cracked ice? Gabriel Martinez, Figuera. Oh, we got a blue. We're getting tons of color tonight. Michael Arroyo and Fer- Fraeli Encarnacion, 37 of 150. Won't focus. Shortstop for the Red Sox. And Gabriel Martinez. Oh, I thought you were talking about the cracked ice. Just looking at it, the first cracked ice was Trey Sweeney. I was trying to remember who it was. Dad, when you're watching this video, man, they're giving you a bunch of crap on the live chat for grabbing all these nice Boston cards. We need an autograph in this one too, though. I mean, ain't complaining too much. We're getting a ton of numbered color. There's Henry Malloy, Andres Mesa. We have Josh Young, Rookie of the Year favorites. Drew Jones, Pedro Ramirez, Brooks Lee, and Jose Peroza for the Mets. I'm ready for Tuesday. I'm ready for that one box of this, the Inception, and the Bowman Chrome Hobby in the three boxer. That's the one I just relisted on the website. That's going to be one, two, three, four, at least four autos, possibly five if we get one in the 24 packer. Jacob Berry, Wilbur Sanchez. We have Roman Anthony, Kevin Parada. Oops. Got lost Pete Alonso, base. We have, man, Red Sox spot cleaning up. Miguel Bleis. Max Wagner, Rada, Roderick Arias, and Justin Crawford for the Phillies. Let's sleeve up these Red Sox. Bleis and Anthony. Uh, what we got? Christian Vaquero. Kyle, what's up, man? Oh, Kyle, I need to make you a moderator. I will in just a second. Bergola, Davis, Jose Carraza, Folsom. Well, these are kind of sticking here. Folsom Montgomery and Jace Young. Justin Crawford. Phillies are heating up. Phillies heating up. Robert Perez Jr., Bastidas, Lionel James. What's up with these chromes now? Arteaga and Almonte. Just noticed the Cincinnati Reds have got a lot of prospects in this product. What you up to, Kyle? Who you looking for tonight? I'm gonna add you as a moderator. All you guys that are in here all the time, I'm gonna try to get as moderators. That way, in case somebody jumps in and spam or something, you guys can give them the boot. I'm gonna try to rearrange my break room because I look at the live chat is to my left. I want to try to get it in front of me, maybe right over here. Do some rearranging over the next week. Also, starting next week, or next week, probably next month, we'll still be on YouTube, but I also might start streaming on Fanatics or something as well. What we got here? Just a dual stream. Jackson Churio on the cusp for the Brew Crew. Galarte, the Brewers trying to heat up here. Rodriguez, Avina, Gilbert, and Ballesteros. Andres Mesa. Only one chrome on the back. Khalil Watson. Rio. Next two, we have Anthony Volpe. Yeah, it's been a really good break for Boston. The Phillies have done well. There's a Lee first, Kobe Thomas, Grego for the Phillies. Alex Ramirez. Here comes a spotlight. That spotlight is um, Josh Young. Burgos, Juan Alonso, Jorge Ruiz, and Daniel Susac. Vientos. I'm ready to open those 24 contenders hobby football. It's like 5 autos per hobby. Matt McClain. That'll break Tuesday. Jorge. Gabriel Gonzalez. Martin Gonzalez. Eric Brown Jr. Jonathan Mejia. For a second, I thought we had another cracked ice. We have a refractor, though. Tyler Soderstrom for the A's. Pont, Brooks Lee. We got Tamar Johnson and Marion Boyd. Well, we're getting down to what looks like probably about the last 8. 4, 4. Yep. I'm guessing 1 autograph, 2 colors. Justin Crawford. I think this is a color right here. Yep, guess who? Red Sox 102 of 175, like a pink. Miguel, is it Blyce? Please? A lot of Red Sox color. Luciano Yenier Fernandez. Finish yourself. Six packs to go. And it's contenders football time. I think we probably still got one more color, and hopefully we can sneak an auto in here. Sedana Rafaela. Chad's the new arch enemy. Kenny Gomez, Jorge Ruiz, Grego. Looks like we got one of the modern prospects here. Carlos Almenarez. I think we hit the um, red refractor number to 5. I think that went to Paul, I believe. Henry Ramos, Marcos Cabrera, and Christian Cerda. Diamondbacks, Yankees. We'll have to get some soft sleeves here in a minute as well. All right, final 4 packs. All these theft devices. All right. There's another color. Purple, maybe? Let's see who gets it. Hopefully it's a first. We got Curtis Mead for the Rays. We have Piguero. Oh, why those are sticking now. Brian Acuna. If it's Red Sox, that would be crazy. Gavin Williams for the Guardians. Beltre. Wood. Here we go. Nope. The Mets. Pretty good night for the Mets. Didn't we get a number to Simon Juan earlier as well? 004 of 199. Pretty decent night for the Mets as well. Michael Arroyo. Good night for the Red Sox, Mets, Phillies. We've seen a lot of Reds prospects. Quite a few Mariners. Here we go. Final two. I see a Lunar refractor there on back. Last two packs of this break. We got Marcelo Mayer. That was Ballesteros, De Paula, De Los Santos, and Kenny Gomez for the Astros. Adley Rushman for the Orioles. Xavier Isaac, Junior Caminero, Hector Rodriguez, Matt Mervis, and it is Manuel Beltre for the Blue Jays. And Blake, is it Loubier? For the Red Sox. And that wraps up 23 Bowman Baseball for this evening. Contenders football up next. Let's do a quick recap, though. All our color. Did not scoop autographs, but I'll tell you what, a ton of color. Numbered. Lunar Refractor, De La Cruz for the D-backs. Gold Shimmer, 3 of 50. That was the other Simon Juan there. 3 of 50 Gold Shimmer. Trey Sweeney for the Yankees. 150. Beltre Purple for the Blue Jays. Sneaky good night for the Blue Jays to 250. Got a Miggy to 399 green. Lunar Refractor, Gabriel Gonzalez. Here comes some of our spotlight cards. We had Josh Young, Ellie De La Cruz, Roderick Arias, Kevin Parada for the Mets. There's the other Simon Juan. This one to 199. We got the Encarnacion, Blue First for the Red Sox, as well as the Miguel Bleis to 125. And Kyle Harrison, 42 of 150 cracked ice. And decoy, or not a decoy, a theft device. All right, that's 23 Bowman. Now I got two big old stacks here. I got to figure out where to put. Whew. I'm running low on some space here. Guess I'll set them here. There, up to the contenders. Yeah, 108 cards in each mega here. It is contenders time. Oh, I set that one on top. Beltre. That was on the top of the other stack. That was a Lunar Refractor for the Blue Jays. Don't know why it was in. Should have been in the recap stack. All right, those are going to have to set there for right now. till I can get some room here. Man, Cardinals getting hammered by the Diamondbacks. Whew, Cardinals suck. All right. We'll get right into it. Oh, whew. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but this is one autograph and two mems in each one of these boxes, on average, of course. So we're looking at four autographs in this break, which is pretty good for a mega box, right? So we're talking what, 12 hits? Yeah. And it is 18 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. So I think this is a pretty good value. And we are off. Tonight's contenders. There is another round of this up on the old eBay. Looks like a hit right out of the gate. Put him to the back. Oh, we're going to have to break out the dice. We're going to have to go left and right. It'll be odds and evens. I'm going to start a stack. We'll do that at the end. Oh, there's Marvin Harrison Jr. Oh, man, are we really going to go every which way here? Josh Jacobs. All right. Why, Panini? Why? All right. If it's just standard base, there's Russell Wilson. This is Pat Fryermuth is a parallel. It's going to be Latu for the Colts. Pick softly. Let me get a few more map here. Put these hits. Latu. Latu, right? Is that how you say it? Rookie ticket going to the Colts. First hit in contenders. Does it have to be? Why do they have to do that? I understand that's how they come off the line package, but can you not just change it to where we could all go the same way here? So this again, it's going to be odds up top, evens. That's Eagles, Dolphins. Rookie Stallions, Ricky Pearsall for the Niners. These are standard base. And I did not see a parallel in that stat. This up a little bit. There we go. Allen, Cooper Cup, Cloran, Collins, Lamb, Set. Okay, here, is it one parallel? It's a game ticket. Bobby Wagner. Again, Lions, Packers. And the parallel is Giants, Bears. Looks like LT and Mike Singletary. all base here. Let me look back in that second pack real quick. Let's see if we did have a. Had the Pierce. Oh, it was. It was Travis Kelsey was the parallel. My gosh. Packs are just shredding. Looks like. Well, I thought it was a relic. Maybe not. This base here. Mahomes. Mahomes is the parallel. And hey, there's Drake May. Oh, here we go. This is numbered 39 of 149. Vinny Testaverde, Jim Harbaugh. That's numbered. We'll have to randomize that between the Bucks and the Bears. And then I think we've just got all base here. Minshew, White, Christian Watson, Aaron Rodgers. Let's sleeve up Drake May. And we'll sleeve up that Mahomes. Two packs left. Should have two hits. Should be a relic and an auto here. This looks like the auto. It is probably right there. So here we go again. This will be odds. Will be Jaden Daniels. Even will be Drake May. We got Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Stallions. Burrow, Tua, Connor, Jonathan Taylor, Micah Parsons, Bourne, Allen, PJ Watt with that massive new contract. There's Dak, Harrison Smith, Lamb Jack, Kenneth Walker, Jared Goff. Here we go. Anthony Richardson is the parallel. Autograph is Aaron Shamplin for the Steelers. Steelers strike with the first auto. Harvard graduate. Got 148 balls for 835 yards, 11 touchdowns. The Steelers strike. And this should be the other relic. Yep, there it is. Here we go again on the. Now, if we get double of these, each spot will get one. All the other ones will go to the randomizer. There's Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Again, these are all base that I'm not flipping. Spears, Alexander. There's Saquon, Cooper, Karlaftis. There's Baker, Hutchinson, Brees Hall, DJ Moore, Nakua, Bobby Wagner. We have Ramondre Stevenson and Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons with a hit. Penix. Leave up Malik. Solid first box. Now we kind of know what we're looking for. Yeah, it was a rookie. I would imagine that's probably most of the autographs will be rookie autographs. We're not going to worry about flipping standard base. If it's a parallel or something, we will. We have Rice and Bell. We have Marino and Kelly. Well, the parallel there was Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray was the game ticket. Looks like you get one game ticket per pack. Just base here. Vet base, I should say. The game ticket there, Brees Hall. And we got JJ, rookie Stallions, McCarthy. Here we've got Ravens, Steelers, Suggs, and Palomalo. And then all the standard vet base. Oh, I need. You got some more sleeves. Sleeve up, JJ. JJ Stallions. No, it might be an auto here. I'm not sure. We have Zaire Franklin is the parallel. Autograph is Marcellus Dial, rookie for the Patriot. Marcellus Dial. We have Brock Bowers on the draft class, and then we have Rams Cardinals with Corum and Benson. And then all our vet base. Anybody know anything about Marcellus Dial out of South Carolina? So it's a really thick pack. I would assume this is a relic. Short is. Do have a standard base here. George Kittle is the parallel, and it is Jalen Polk. New England is heating up. Keon Coleman on the rookie Stallions. Vic and Breeze. And then all the vet base. And sleeve up Keon. And a thick sleeve for Jalen. Ready to see some cracked ice. Parallel here is Brian Burns for the Giants. There we go. JJ. Draft class contenders. We have Harrison and Neighbors. And then vet base. Last pack, Mega 2. It's like another relic. Right, we have parallel is numbered for the Packers, 51 of 75, Josh Jacobs. Hard to see the number. 51 of 75. And JJ and the Vikings heating up. And what do we have here? Ricky Pearsall die cut. Hermit to dominance. And then we got Drake May, rookie Stallions. Wow, that was a nice pack. And then base. So Drake May on the Stallions. That one was definitely loaded. So the Patriots are doing really well. The 49ers are doing solid. Vikings are doing good. Packers just got this Josh Jacobs to 75. And the Vikings might be leading the way with all the JJs. All right, that ended number 2. I was actually thinking when I got these in, I was still thinking it was one autograph and one mem. I didn't realize it was 3 hit per mega. Who are you looking for in this break coming up? You got a few teams, right? Let me scoot this camera over here. Try to run out of room. We have Houston, DeAndre Swift, Mitchell, and Murphy. Hopefully you'll hit something nice here. Hey, there's a Bo Nix red parallel for the Broncos. Maybe we can find a cracked ice CJ Stroud. How nice would that be? Nice short print. CJ. Looks like I see a rookie Stallion coming. Parallel is Cooper Cup. Stallion is Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Here we have Tim Brown, Michael Irvin. And the vet base. Looks like we got a relic hit coming here. Austin Eckler. It's the parallel. Oh, it's going to be a duel. Braylon Allen, Jalen Wright. That is a hit, so that will also be a randomizer. So now we got left and right dice roll, and we got two randomizers now. We got Adonai Mitchell on the Stallions. And then here we have Testaverde and Harbaugh. Might be the second one of this. I think it is. So each spot will get one on that. There's the rest of the vet base. Base. Josh Palmer. Parallel. Adonai Mitchell strikes again. There is McCarthy and Nix. And then vet base. This likely our autograph, probably, right? Well, I think here comes our auto. Khalil Mack, parallel. It's going to be Zach Zinter for Cleveland. Zach Zinter. Keon Coleman. Then we've got Marshawn Lloyd, Luke McCaffrey. And our vet base. Zach Zinter, where'd he come from? Voted a captain, all Big Ten. Doesn't say where he went to school, though. Well, last pack, -3. Looks like it is a relic hit, I believe. TJ Watt is the game ticket. It's going to be Xavier Leggett for Carolina. Bo Nix on the Stallions. And we have Altoon and Andre Reed. and vet base. Bo Nix and Xavier Leggett. So we should still have 3 hits coming here. To wrap this break up, and then we'll wrap up the night. Bowman Chrome U Football 2024. All these that we broke tonight, the next rounds are up on eBay. I think we actually have auctions ending tomorrow, Sunday, and then I think Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I believe. And these packs are just like shred. So if we had an auto in our first pack or not. Chris Olave. Here we have Edgerrin James, Champ Bailey, Anthony Gould, parallel rookie. Yeah, I'm interested in this Chrome U. I've done some personals Chrome U before. It's a pretty solid product. Like I said before, I'm not up to date on all the big names in it. I know you got Luther Burden from Missouri. You got that Teteroa McMillan wide receiver that was drafted. I think you do still have Cam Ward in there, Ashton Genty. DJ Moore is the game ticket. And Penix on the rookie draft class. Gould and Travis. And vet base. Solid night for Atlanta. Breaks the night with tons of cards. Oh, this should be the auto. Cut this stack down a little bit. We have Dalton Kincaid game ticket. Auto is for Carolina, Dylan Johnson. Dylan Johnson came from Washington. Brian Thomas Jr. on the Stallions. We got Manning and Seawood. And then our vet base. Let's sleeve up Brian Thomas Jr. on the Stallions. And probably our final autograph there, Dylan Johnson. Well, we should still have 2 relics, right? Looks like one is right here. Parallel is Gardner Minshew. And it is Panthers stay hot, Jatavion Sanders. Spencer Rattler for the Saints. And McConkey and Coleman. And that base. There's Rattler. And thick sleeve for Jatavion Sanders. All right, 2 packs left. Parallel will be DeAndre Swift. Game ticket. Stallion is Marshawn Lloyd. We have Keyshawn Johnson, Ray Lewis. And rest of the vets there. 1 pack left. Should be a relic, right? Yep. See who gets the last relic. And we've got another one of those. Did we get a bonus auto here? Let's see what we've got here. All base. So we got a dual relic. So another randomizer, Corum and Brooke. We got Joe Milton on the draft class. We've got Bowers and Terrion Arnold. And nope, not a autograph, but Garrett Wilson season ticket. Thought that'd be numbered, but I do not see a number. And the final chunk of vet base. All right, so that wraps up that break. Let's do the recap here. So we have the Garrett Wilson season ticket going to the Jets. We have some randomizers to do real quick. First one will be Corum. That ain't the other duel we got, was it? Corum and Brooks. Set that up there. So then we have Jatavion Sanders, Zinter, autograph at the Bo Nix parallel. Josh Jacobs to 75. Jalen Polk, Michael Penix Jr., Buccaneers and Bears, Testaverde and Harbaugh, numbered. It is numbered, or since it's numbered, we do a randomizer. Dylan Johnson, Leggett. Nice break for the Panthers. Okay, so the other one was Braylon Allen, Jalen Wright. We got the JJ, Marcellus Dial, Shamplin for the Steelers, and Latu. Yep, so we have the 2 duels. We got a whole stack here of top, bottom, left to right. So we're going to roll the dice, and it's going to be, if you're for the odds, you're either going to want to be top or you're going to want to be left, like Testaverde. So if your odds, you want to be top or left. If I roll an even, you want to be right side or bottom. And that's for all these that were non-numbered. Now, on some of these, if we have 2, each spot will get 1. Break out the old die. Let me get these out of the way. We're about ready to do some quick randomizers for those. This is the die. I'll roll 2 die. The logo counts as a 1. These are the ones Ken sent me. So I'm going to roll 2 of them. Again, odds, top left, evens, bottom right. 6 and 6. 12, which is even, which would be right and bottom. So you wanted to be right or bottom on those. Now, we got 3 quick randomizers to do. I will bring the randomizer up on the screen as soon as I can get them typed out here. So give me just 1 second. Just 2 duels, right? Do I have one more duel up here? Jets, Dolphins, Rams, Panthers, right? It's the only 2, right? Or do I have another one here? That's the only 2 I'm seeing. The other relics, I have Latu, McCarthy, Leggett, Penix, Polk, Sanders. All right. So let me pull up random.org real quick. Coming up next, Bowman Chrome U to finish off the night. What did I say? Random.org. Of course, verifying I'm human. Well, this is it. Let me grab Bowman Chrome U, which is right here. Should be 4 autos total in this break. Let's see, I'm just going to have to set these contenders probably right up here for the time being. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to have to set them right back here. Like so. I'm like really strapped on space here. Okay, I'm in random.org here. What I want is list randomizer, which is right here. Let me go back to this. Did it come up? Did not yet, did it? I don't know why it always does that. Oh, let me set them up real quick. First one we're going to do is the numbered card. So we're going to do Bucks, Bears, 3 times each. Bucks, Bears, Bucks, Bears, Bucks, Bears. Okay, now let me get this pulled up on. Is there a damn fly in here? Let's go window capture, random. All right, there we go. You should see it on screen. Actually need another die. This is how many times we're going to click each randomizer. Let me pull it up here. 4 times. 4 is the magic number for these randomizers. Now let me bring it back up for you. Now this is for whatever team's on top gets it. This is for the Bucks. This is for the Buccaneers, Bears numbered card. Again, 4 times. Whoever's on top. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Where'd it go? There it goes. 4 times. The Buccaneers. So Testaverde and the Bucks take that one. Now Let's go back. And we're going to set up Rams, Panthers. Rams, Panthers for the duel. And 4 times. 2, 3, only one more time. Took a while there. 4 times, you can see right here. Rammies. So on this duel, going to Corum and the Rams. Last but not least, we're doing Jets and Dolphins. Randomize it 4 times. See who's on top. Jets. Jets and the Dolphins. Yeah, I cannot tie tonight. All right, Jets and Dolphins 4 times. I don't know why it's like lagging a little bit when I. There we go, 4 times. Dolphins. So that one's going to. Who was it? Jalen Wright. And that should be it for the old random.org. All right, Bowman Chrome U, we're finally here. We're actually running probably about 20 minutes behind, so I do apologize. I figured we'd be getting this no later than about 8:15, but we're at about 8:35. So no more wasting time. Bowman Chrome U. We haven't done any college products in a while. Got this round finally breaking tonight, and the next round is up, and it's actually moving a lot quicker than this first round. We probably already sold 8, 9, maybe 10 teams. Well, let's see. Oh, you got my favorite team, Camille. I'm a Trojan fan. All right, here we go. Box 1. Should be 2 autos. Should be some color in here. Here we go. Again, everybody, I apologize for this. This was the first college we did, so it took a little while to fill this one, but hopefully they will fill sooner or fill quicker. We got Ethan Garbers on the first. Riley Leonard, good one for the Irish. Campus icon, Ty Thompson. Sante, Garrett Green. We got Chiron Drones, icon, and Thomas Castellanos for BC. Oh, we got our first shimmer. We got a first of Jeremiah Cooper. How about Ashton Daniels, quarterback, Stanford? There's a Will Campbell now in the NFL. Ashton Daniels, Stanford Cardinal. There's Cam Ward. Brew McCoy. We got Nico for Tennessee there. Ishmael Mahadi. There's a SC right there, Camille. We got a first of Ashton Daniels again. We got Brett Gabbert, refractor first, quarterback from Miami of Ohio. And Jaden Mayaiva? Is that how you say it? First Bowman for the quarterback. There's Jackson Dart. Cade Klubnik. We got Ollie Gordon, Path to Glory. Ricardo Hallman for Wisconsin. This is Oklahoma State. We got mini diamonds here. DJ Lagway. I think he's going to impress a lot of people in Florida. And Eugene Wilson. How about Ruben Bain Jr.? 68 of 125 for the Hurricanes. On the D end. Quinshawn Judkins. Can only hit two. The players you've heard. Oh, except we got an Aqua or something here. Jacob Manu. Jalen Walker. Jeremiah Love for Notre Dame. 196 of 299. Nick Singleton on back. There's the Irish. Jeremiah Love to 299. Something on the sleeve there. Jeremiah Love. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to check on these dogs. Make sure nothing's getting tore up. Make sure we didn't have a brawl breakout in there. Not while I'm in here. All right, so we've got some color. We still got two autographs. Should be coming out of this box. We got Daniel Highshaw for Kansas. We got Trevor Etienne for the Georgia Bulldogs. Ramblin' Man. And Malachi Nelson, Boise State quarterback on the Bowman first. Cole Pennington, Ethan Burke. Ethan Burke on the Chrome first, or refractor first. Rashad Owens for Oklahoma State. There's the DN for Texas. There's Gabbert again. Braden Fowler Nicolosi, Colorado State. And we've got Jackson Arnold for the Sooners. Path to Glory. Quentin Cooley, Liberty. I don't think I listed Liberty. I'll have to list Liberty on the next one. I don't remember seeing them. I know I listed the Sooners, though. Might be an auto here. We got Orji? Orji? Drew Alar? It is. Ooh! Ooh, nice one for the Missouri Tigers. 47 of 99, Luther Burden the third. That's one of the best ones you can get. Montrell Johnson Jr. Luther Burden to 99. Not sure who got Missouri, but that spot paid off. I really like this product. Start breaking some more. There's the Tedderella McMillan I was talking about. Chandler Rogers. What have we got here? Thomas Castellanos X-Fractor. Bowman first. And there is McMillan. Kobe Bryant. Deion Burks. And there's Drones again for Virginia Tech. Derek Moore for the Wolverines. Dorian Singer. Here's Nick Anderson for the Sooners. And there's Kyle Williams, first for Washington State. So Kyle Williams first. We were just talking about him a little bit ago. Austin Mack, Alabama. And Joseph Manjack IV, Houston wide receiver. Refractor. Khalil Barnes for the Clemson Tigers. Jaden Higgins for Iowa State. There's Jeremiah Love. Autograph for the Georgia Bulldogs, Dalen Everett. Cornerback. There's Manjack again for Houston. So the Georgia Bulldogs strike. This chair. Oh, chair's killing me. We got another purple here. We got Carnell Tate for the Buckeyes. Penn State. Dennis Sutton, 005 of 375 on the mini diamonds. On the back, Parker Jenkins for Houston. You did get a Kyle Williams. Uh, Mayagoa. Braden Shager for the Hawaii Warriors. Northern Illinois, Ontario Brown. And for Iowa State, Rocco Becht for the Cyclones. There's Carson Beck for the Bulldogs. Isaiah Bond. Dylan Gabriel, X-Fractor for Oregon. Oh, excuse me. Squirrel? Is that his first name? Squirrel White? Might be pronouncing that wrong. Tennessee Vols. Yep, somebody must be here. There's Dylan Gabriel. Jack Sawyer. I thought I said Jaden Daniels for a second. Here's Khalil Barnes. Refractor first for Clemson. This is how it is. It's squirrel. That's pretty cool. Figured I was pronouncing it wrong. Jalen Noel. I think he's one of the top prospects, right? There's Sutton, Corey Kiner, and Nick Anderson for Oklahoma. All right, we got 2 packs left. Let me get a little more color here. Let's see. DJ Giddens for Kansas State. Adeye. James I don't know if I put James Madison on there or not. Riley Leonard. Acropolis. I don't know if that's a short print or not. Maffa for the Clemson Tigers. Riley Leonard. And last pack, box 1. What's it going to be? Antonio Williams. Abu Sama the third. Riley Leonard again. Notre Dame's doing well. And Bernard for Alabama. So Notre Dame there, Missouri with the Burden autograph. Georgia got an autograph. Some other color and numbers there in box 1. All right. Last box of the evening. Realize that autograph's a little. Ease over a little bit. There we go. All right, here we go. Box 2. Looks like we got mini diamonds here. There's Rocco for Iowa State. There's Squirrel. We have for Toledo, 85 of 275, Jawan Newton. Toledo Rockets. Castellanos, Will Campbell. We got Nick Anderson, Ramblin' Man. And there is Sama, again for Iowa State. There's Jaden again. Mason Graham, first refractor. Chandler Rogers for Cal. Mason Graham was a top draft pick. It's a nice one for the Wolverines. Hallman, Judkins, Mitchell Evans for the Irish. There's Mason Graham again. Malachi Fields. We have Noah Fifita and Donovan Edwards on back. Arizona's quarterback. I think he's one of the big ones too. Fifita? Is that how you say it? Samuel Brown, Taron York. We got Ollie Gordon, X-Fractor, Oklahoma State, and Jacob Manu, Arizona. Xavier Restrepo, Campus Icons, Tez Johnson, and Jalen Walker for the Bulldogs. Some blue here. Notre Dame strikes again. 123 of 175, Xavier Watts. Very nice break for the Irish. Jaden Ott. Harden. There's Nico. There's Noah. First refractor. And Highshaw for the Kansas Jayhawks. Dotson. We have Aiden Childs, Michigan State quarterback. Cole Pennington, Marshall. We got Ollie Gordon, Ethan Garbers, UCLA. Half the Glory, Cade Klubnik for Clemson. Ethan Burke, Torrey Horton, Will Rogers, and Notre Dame's getting them all. Benjamin Morrison. What a break for the Irish. Should be sneaking up on these two autographs here. Trash can is getting full. There's Caden Salter For Liberty, Chris Mitchell. We have Luther Burden on the campus icons. Austin Mack for Alabama. Seth Hennigan. Colorado, 39 of 99, Jimmy Horn Jr. The Green Shimmer. Going to the Buffaloes. Jaden Higgins, Iowa State. Will Johnson, Trey Moore, Clayton Salter. There's Jeremiah Love first. Salter for Liberty. CJ Daniels for LSU. Lacey for Louisville. We got Antoine Kyle Ryland for Virginia Tech on the silver first. The Hokies. There's Jimmy Horn, Lawrence Arnold. There's Noah again. Path to Glory. Carnell Tate for the Buckeyes. Well, we're done about 8 packs here. Got to be getting those autos. Savion Williams. Marcel Reed. There it is. Dion Burks to the Sooners. There's Gabbert. So the Sooners grab an auto. Dion Burks. We have Nelson. There's Braden Fowler Nicolosi. If I mispronounced any of these names, I apologize. I'm far from an expert on all these college players. Nicholas Martin. Vadiato. We got Malachi Fields for the Cavaliers on the refractor. Looking for a Trojan autograph. Maybe of that quarterback. We got 3 packs left. Ooh, it might be right here. It looks gold. Mason Taylor from the back. Drew Aller. Luke Lashy. Going to Arizona State. Scataboo. Nice one. 16 of 50 for the Sun Devils. Cameron Scataboo. Where did he get drafted? It's hard to see the number. It's down there. 16 of 50. Arizona State. Khalil Mullings for the Wolverines. And we have For Auburn, 96 of 299, Eugene Asante. For Auburn, Derek Moore for the Wolverines. And last pack, and we'll do a quick recap. Anything in here? Looks like an insert. Nate Johnson, Vanderbilt. Baldwin for Baylor. It is Luther Burden. Dorian Singer. On the back, Luther Burden, Ramblin' Man. And that wraps up our first round of Bowman Chrome. Like I said, there is another round up on the old eBay. Teams are actually going quick, so if there's anybody that you want, you might want to snag them up fairly soon. Eugene Asante. Autograph, Dion Burks for the Sooners. Nice break for the Irish. Here's 175, Xavier Watts. Sutton for the Nittany Lions. Very nice one here. 47 of 99, Luther Burden. Ruben Bain to 125. Ashton Daniels. Nice Scattaboo. Gold to 50. Jimmy Horn to 99 for the Buffaloes. Newton, 275 for Toledo. The Bulldogs with Dalen autograph. Jeremiah Love to 299. And then we got the silver of Brett Gabbert. And folks, that will do it this evening for our breaks. Thanks again, everybody, for jumping in. Like I said, basically everything we broke tonight is up on eBay for another round. Like I said, I've listed Donruss basketball today. We got auctions ending I want to say tomorrow night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. It's something like that. Yep, Camille, you're welcome, man. Uh, Shout out to Ken for starting the night with some personals. And everybody, Camille, Andrew, Ken, Todd, anybody else that joined the live feed and dropped a comment, I appreciate it. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it for this evening. We will be live Tuesday. Like I said, we got the Chrome Sonic, the baseball break, and there's something else that's breaking. And then next Saturday is going to be a big night. There's going to be 5 or 6 breaks. Um, we'll be getting a lot of the website breaks too sent to auction so we can get those scheduled. It's going to be a busy end of July and into August. But I'll see everybody Tuesday night. Like I said, I'll be live about 6:30. If anybody wants to try some personals, we can do that. I'll have some more blasters and megas, some other stuff. Everybody have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe. Should have everybody shipped out Monday. That is the plan. I know some of you guys are going to be in Tuesday's break, so I'll hold you back. If you win any auctions, remind me to combine the shipping so I don't forget. I'd like to get ahead of myself on printing all the labels and everything to make my sorting and packaging and shipping process as easy as possible. But that's it for tonight, guys. We'll see you Tuesday night, 6:30. Later.